Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tucker Davidson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him?
Ball 4, take the base.
Next to dig in, Chris Chenea.
One out.
The first baseman, number 25, Chris Chenea.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes.
Three. He's out. You're out. 3 out.
And now here is number 14. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this.
Now batting, number 14.
At the plate, number 14, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good curveball, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Rijo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Striding in is Chris Chenea, struck out in his last trip to the plate. The 0-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is number 14. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next, Cameron Meisner, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Thought about second, but instead he'll come to the plate. So now here is number 14. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Eveld, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, come on now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Blue Wahoos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Braxton Garrett gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vest. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Number 14 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Digging in next, Cameron Meisner. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
0-1, here's the pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So now to the plate, Corey Bird. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Standing in now, Avi Bosarge, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Now into the box, Eddie Alvarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sanchez is right there, 1 down. Next up, Benito Nivar.
Batting 8. The catcher.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, one away.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Nivar, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now it'll be Devin Hairston. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Cameron Meisner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Outside,
Ball
3-0 now.
3 balls.
This inning
No
hasn't
strikes.
started ideally for
That's a
him on
ball.
the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the
Move up
mentality
90
that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away
That's a
from
ball.
getting back on track.
And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First offering. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in now, Corey Bird, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game. Should be.
Let me get this straight. We drafted the kid, which we shouldn't have done, too early. Now we drafted him because we thought we were drafting this great two-way player. Really? That's what we were thinking about doing? Come on, please. You know how hard this is to be a major league player, even one aspect of it? And now we drafted a kid who's a young kid. We drafted him way too soon, and now we think that we have found the next Ohtani. Really? Really? There's a reason why these guys only come up across.
KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up.
The game's future stars are on. Now at the plate is Eduardo Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Green is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alexander Palma trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Chad Spanberger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So now here is Jamie Westbrook looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's right there. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
You're out. That hit him. He's got first.
Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Mario Feliciano. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Feliciano.
Right side, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in is Robert Fitzgerald, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Woo, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Robert Fitzgerald goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Rod Penn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 14. 9-1-2 due up. And the pitch.
Nope, ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. One away here to begin the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Zach Brown. And that's taken for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. In now, Alexander Palma. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. And now, Gabe Lieber. He singled in his first AB. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. To the plate now, Chad Spanberger. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now. At the plate now, Jamie Westbrook, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. In there, 1-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Robert Fitzgerald will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Chu is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Rod Penn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Now batting.
Now the first pitch. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got it. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Chu, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. And now the first pitch. Zach Brown stands in as he looks at a called strike.
0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands.
No
Hard
ball,
to do much
2
with
strikes.
that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
That
No
misses,
ball.
says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next to hit is Eduardo Garcia. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to bat, Alexander Palma. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. So now into the box is Gabe Lieber, singled in his last at-bat.
No, that's down.
Ball
Ball.
1.
Lieber.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting.
Chad Spanberger stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Spanberger.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, we got 1.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hold it right there, hold it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Stepping in next, Mario Feliciano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Robert Fitzgerald. Fly ball right down the line and left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Sean Michelle will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Victor Vodnik earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Patrick Weigel wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Spanberger.
The first baseman, Chad Spanberger.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Jesus Castillo.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Jesus.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So here is number 14. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Off the plate, one ball, one strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Westbrook comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next to hit, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now to the plate, here is Philip Pfeiffer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike taken to throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from...
Next, it'll be number 14. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick it up, pick it up.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please hit for Mississippi, number 76.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Spanberger takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. Now at the plate, Terrence Gore. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Spanberger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across. So the next to bat will be Mac Bermundo. He bounced out last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone. And now...
High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Adrian Acevedo, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And the inning will end as they're unable to... So next to bat will be number 14. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bickford, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's off.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Here you go. Keep you right here.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Always tough for one of them.
Digging in will be number 14. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Strike 2.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 10-3 at the end of this contest.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there are so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, I think the simplicity of pitching, and I shouldn't use simplicity because there is a tremendous amount of artistry to it, but I'll base it down to this. Whether you're teaching a high school guy, a college guy, minor league guy, or big league guy, there's principles of it. Strike one is paramount. Strike one, get ahead. Have the ability to command a fastball. On top of that, changing speeds, and we see it all the time with respects to analytics and where we are with statistical data. Changing speeds with not only one pitch, but two pitches. So I want to see command of a fastball, preferably down and away. I still love it. Still hard to hit a home run down and away. Be able to utilize both sides of the plate of your fastball, whether it's 90, 95, 85, I don't care what the number is, and then have two breaking balls that you can throw for strikes. The constant stepping on the gas pedal and hitting the brake is really the effectiveness of pitching. Fast, slow, and locating your pitches.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. Biloxi come in as losers in their last night. Stepping up is number 14. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Ready now is Alexander Palma, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next, here is Pablo Abreu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Sean Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adams.
And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And now in the box, number 14 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, number 14 is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone.
He's out. He's safe.
So next to hit is number 14, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next to stand in is number 14. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets him. Now at the plate, here is Robert Fitzgerald. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA. Into the box, Alexander Palma. He went deep in the contest last night.
Alexander.
This pitch is popped up. Number 14 is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Next up is number 14. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
He's got it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So now here is Braden Shoemake looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. A 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
You're scoring.
And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. At the plate now is Mac Bermundo.
The second baseman, Mac Bermundo.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Garcia. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Garcia.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the beat is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Next to dig in, number 14. He singled first time up. High in the air out to center field. Abreu is there, 2 gone. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Scott Sunich. Grounded to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And stepping in, number 14. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
1-1 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Abreu is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Striding in is number 14. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Scott Sunich wins his 3rd of the season.
They left 10 men on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Now at the plate is Eduardo Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Down the right field line. Round first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Spanberger. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Into the box, Jamie Westbrook, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harris is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next, Mac Bermundo comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ball one to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Moran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Now into the box, Robert Fitzgerald. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Digging in next, Ozzie Negrete. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that's the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Brown.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and the visiting club leads it 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, number 14. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 14.
Hey, let's go now 1 time.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up, and he is in there.
You know, D-Ro, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted put out, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Eduardo Garcia. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in once again is Alexander Palma. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Chad Spanberger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The set and the 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. At the plate, Jamie Westbrook, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
3-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1. So now to the plate, Robert Fitzgerald, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now here is Ozzie Negrete. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Bermundo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Skipper out of the dugout.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back. Found a way.
At some point, just about every prospect goes through a tough phase. Your bat goes cold, you can't find your feel on the mound, just nothing feels right. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, what is it like as a prospect in the minor leagues to go through struggles like that?
It's tough. It's tough because when you get to the minors, you really probably haven't struggled. You know, you haven't faced this kind of competition, so you really haven't struggled huge. I know for me, when I first got into pro ball, I was a second-round pick of the Indians. I had just led the country in hitting at University of Richmond, 461. I was the best hitter in the country. I get to the minor leagues. One of my hitting coaches is like, hey, listen, let's change your stance a little bit. Let's lower you down, get in your legs. And I'm like, oh, this guy must know what he's talking about. He's a professional coach. I struggle so bad.
There is rain in the area, but
You're out. He's out. 3. Three. You're out. He's out.
next up, number 14. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Hey, needs you right here. Needs ya.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a shot toward right center.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Ready with the 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Jared Ono. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder.
So stepping in is Nick Livingston. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now it'll be number 14. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. And now Danny Collado grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The relay not in time as he beat. Next, it'll be number 14. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go 2, go 2, go 2.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Yeah, fly.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Maurice Arnett. He flew out in his last AB. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to hit is number 14. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Designated hitter, Garrett.
Popped up. Remillard is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now into the box is Sean Michelle. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Muller earns his 5th winner of the year. Josh Graham closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. team's future stars are on display as minor league. Now to bat, number 14. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Gore leads off first with one away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
It's your pitch. Drive it right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Pablo Navarro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. So now to the plate, number 14, and their runners at the corners now.
Here we go. One time right now. Let's go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Runner back standing.
Hey, your pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Right side, but it's well foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
One ball,
lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. So here is Ramon Russell, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And a good save at first on the... Next to hit, number 14. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up.
Dig, 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 dig.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. Mississippi leads it. Next, it'll be Nate Nolan. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Danny Collado in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is number 14. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hey now.
Ball 1, no strike. Yeah, good one up there, huh?
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
1 strike.
Count even at 2-2.
There you go, left side.
And he popped him up. Reynolds into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Big at bat now, and here is number 14. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves. 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. Birmingham have lost their... So the next to bat will be number 14. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So next to bat will be number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Let her rip right here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner.
Get down, get out.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Find the ball. Nice hit, that boy. Good job.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to hold calendar week, but
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Nice. I see you working.
Digging in will be Vic Reynolds. Worked a walk his first time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So credit him with an arm. Stepping up is number 14. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All ones the count. Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out. Now at the plate, number 14. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
See it, drive it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here. That's going to bring up Vic Reynolds. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Francisco. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored at throwing. Next, here is number 14. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, keep it going. Watch out for us right here.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now is Vic Reynolds. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Mississippi Braves. Goal.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips.